These are some of the lives we're trying to preserve. The one in the middle is by far our youngest patient, not quite 3 years old, a little girl from Thailand who had brain cancer.
Imagine a future where death is not the end, but merely a temporary pause. Welcome to the fascinating world of cryonics, where the concept of immortality takes on a new meaning. Cryonics is a speculative science that aims to preserve human bodies at extremely low temperatures with the hope of reviving them in the future. The process begins immediately after legal death. The body is cooled to just above freezing temperatures and then transferred to a facility where it is submerged in liquid nitrogen at around -196 degrees Celsius to -130 degrees Celsius, in an attempt to preserve enough brain information to permit the future revival of the cryopreserved person. Cryopreservation may be accomplished either by freezing with cryoprotectant, or by vitrification to reduce ice damage. The first corpse to be frozen was in 1967, which was that of James Bedford, and during the late 1990s cryobiologists Gregory Fahey and Brian Kay discovered a solution able to vitrify at very slow cooling rates while still being compatible with whole organ survival for the purpose of banking transplantable organs. This has allowed animal brains to be vitrified, warmed back up, and examined for ice damage using light and electron microscopy, which has helped scientists a lot. The ultimate goal of cryonics is to halt the processes of decay and cell damage that occur after death by preserving the body in a state where future medical technologies may be able to repair and revive it. Advocates of cryonics envision a future where diseases are cured, aging is reversed, and the once dead are brought back to life. However, critics argue that the process has not been scientifically proven to be effective, and the chances of successful revival are uncertain. Cryopreservation of whole body or brains is very damaging and irreversible with current technology. Furthermore, there are ethical questions surrounding the practice, including concerns about consent, resource allocation, and the potential consequences of bringing back individuals from the past into an unknown future. You can just imagine waking up after death like it's just a game or a movie. That would be very weird, right? As of now, cryonics remains an experimental and controversial field. Example inside the U.S. facility in Arizona where 200 legally dead humans and almost 100 pets await being revived.
They're not really dead, they're just legally dead. They're not biologically dead, obviously, because you can donate all kinds of organs that are still viable and keep other people alive. It just means that something critical has failed that we can't fix today. Instead of just disposing of the patient, give them to us, we're going to stabilize them, stop them getting worse, and hold them for as long as it takes for technology to catch up and allow them to come back to life and continue living.
While several organizations offer cryonic services, the scientific and technical challenges of successful revival are immense. However, ongoing research in areas such as tissue preservation, organ cryopreservation, and nanotechnology may one day bring us closer to the possibility of resuscitating cryonically preserved individuals. Cryonics can be expensive, preparing and storing corpses using cryonics ranging from $80,000 to $200,000. Some people are financed via life insurance. Some customers opt to have only their brain cryopreserved, which is neuropreservation, rather than the whole body, which can charge from $15,000 to $36,000 for the procedure. Considering the life cycle of corporations, it is extremely unlikely that any cryonics company could continue to exist for sufficient time. Historically, even the most robust corporations have only a 1 in 1,000 chance of surviving for 100 years. Early attempts at cryonic preservation were performed in the 1960s and early 1970s. These ended in failure, with all but one of the companies going out of business, and their stored corpses thawed and disposed of. In the end, cryonics forces us to question ourselves about the nature of life, death, and the human desire for immortality. Whether cryonics will ever fulfill its promise remains to be seen, but the question for eternal life continues to inspire scientific exploration and philosophical debate. And there you have it, a glimpse into the intriguing world of cryonics. What are your thoughts on this controversial practice? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Until next time, stay curious.